So I keep having these Aztec and Mayan god dreams over and over, and the one that's sticking with me is the one god that's considered the tie between heaven and earth. You'd recognize his image because he's a snake with feathers and wings, Quetzalcoatl. And in my dreams, I keep seeing this girl that climbs to this platform that hangs above the jungle canopy. And there's this big gong and she rings it, and day turns into night, like the sky becomes translucent, you can see the galaxies, and he just comes forth with this old school Godzilla vibe where it's like, we need you. While I was painting this, I was thinking about how I even got started down this road. And to be honest, that happened in 2014 when I went to my first Comic-Con. The universe kind of has this way of setting you around the right people at the time that you need it, and I got the right combination that made me think about starting an artist alley next year. So I did that. I went to the lab and I started painting everything under the sun. I actually got in, and that just created a machine. Every year I would do painting after painting of new stuff constantly. My friend Alan would help me out. My friend Jorge and his wife would help me run booths. My mom would fly out. It was a journey. It was an adventure, and everyone I cared about was in it. It was great. But the universe always has its way of like calming you down. You know what I mean? Like when you start doing well, and 2020 came and did what it did to most people. It absolutely killed your momentum no matter what you were doing. Not that the game wasn't changing before that. Comic-Con prices were increasing like never before. I mean, my first table was under $200 for a huge space. And towards the end of it, you're talking a 6-foot table without even enough room to completely pull out your chair without knocking over your display. Over $400. Are you kidding? The cost of entry and everything like that just made it where it wasn't worth it. Not only did it kill the magic for you, but it made you feel like a decoration that pays for itself. And I wasn't for that. So I stopped doing Comic-Cons altogether and painted for the love of it. That's how I got here. So you know how I said the universe has this uncanny ability to tell when you're doing well? I present to you Exhibit A. So I'm driving to work on a Sunday at 7 in the morning, and I get plowed into by this drunk driver that decides he's gonna take his big ass truck right into a big group of cars. Some cars had a turn-off lane. I switched lanes, but then he changes direction and leaves me with the choice of either angling my car and hoping he bounces off, or going into oncoming traffic and getting hit by 2 lanes of traffic. It worked, but this dude was wasted. As soon as I stopped this video to call 911, he drives off. This dude full on like GTA's it, and the cops have to chase him down, bring him back to get identified. But I mean, look at my car, man. I'm just trying to go to work. This is, I had a year left to pay this car off. They totaled it. So if you know anything about insurance, it's not really there to protect you. It's there to protect the bank and the other insurance companies because they work hand in hand. So they devalued my car, and now I got to come out of pocket to get a new car, even though I wasn't at fault at all. It's a joke. It's such a scam, but at least I'm alive. There's that. I've been wanting to do scale art where you have some extremely large object and then a small little person, and you see it all over the internet. It's kind of cliche, but I've never done it, so I've wanted to do it. And there's an artist that does it extremely well named John Harris. You can feel the mass on the stuff when you see his work, and he does mostly like sci-fi stuff, so it's in my ballpark. But I want to do this my way, of course. So this is just an opportunity to have this massive being in front of a human. And I just, despite all the drama that's gone on during this painting, sitting down in front of the easel is like cathartic, man. I swear it like recenters you and it makes you grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my parents for helping me out with tough situations, and just grateful to be here to still be able to work on stuff.